It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a pair of teams who met each other in Super Bowl 15. It's the Raiders and the Birds, and it's all up next.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate number one threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. In position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
Laube now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple years, Mike. Many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
Throwing from the start, here's Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, he'll get about 2. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down. Play action now. It's Geno. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and Even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way into this game.
On second down, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll go right and find his running back. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They motion the slot man left. Throwing on second down, Smith. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll get this out wide. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now a handoff, running right. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3. But a short yardage situation coming up on third down. From the gun, it's Gino. And he'll take it on in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up to the 42. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. Hurts. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Raiders offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Handoff here, up the middle, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. From the shotgun, Smith. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. To return is Williams. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Eagles offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Second and 11. To throw is Hurts. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hurts working in the pistol. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Uh-oh. Third and 5. Man in motion is Brown. On third down, it's Hurts. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts looking to throw on first down. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Man in motion is Brown. A second down throw for Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on third down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those third down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's McAllister to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Gino. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake, it's Smith. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Gino to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Landon Dickerson guilty on that one. Hurts will work here, and that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. Here comes a return.
just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Slot man in motion left. Smith to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Gina. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And this defended a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? And in motion is Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. A run up the middle with Barkley. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. The line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Hurts to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal? Here's Hurts. He'll try to run, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's McAllister to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Smith. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Eagles have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. He's taken down just shy of the 10. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now Hurts. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are going to open up the lead to 8. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, Gino. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
What a great job in this game by the defensive coordinator, continuing to put his players in position to succeed. And boy, have they taken advantage of it. But on the other side, they got to do something different. They got to bring in some extra blockers. They got to change up and go max protection. They have to give their quarterback a little bit of time, or else they've got no shot.
One final throw before the break. That's caught left side by Bowers. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it, and for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now it's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. To throw is Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. To the air again. Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their 3rd quarter lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Laube now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Drive will start on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Smith now to throw on 1st down. He runs with it, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. To throw, Hurts. Now a quick throw, taken in by Brown. Still on his feet. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? They'll try to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The key to a good zone read offense is the timing, and in this case, it took a little bit longer to get going. By the time the back was given the ball, the defense was through. They're able to take him down on 3rd down for a big loss.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This from 45 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles will extend their 3rd quarter lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Laube now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's good for 11 and a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Play action now. It's Gino. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
It is 3rd and 10. To throw, Smith. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
The Raiders send their punt team out. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, he'll try to keep it going. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Hurts will try it again. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. Hurts again. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll run it here with Saquon. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Man in motion is Smith. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll set up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's McAllister to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, Gino. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. From the pistol, Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go. Smith. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Now it's Hurts. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. Give him 18 yards on that one and a 1st down. Antonio Pierce objecting to that previous call, and out comes the red challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This one from 49. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's McAllister to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Smith now. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Working out of the gun, Smith. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Gino to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll go play action. It's Smith. That's caught left side by Bowers. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's a run. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. They're in four-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. Now Smith. That one taken in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. To throw on second down is Hurts. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Gino. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Smith. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Smith. Now he'll run. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, it's Smith. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And that is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 11. They'll turn and hand this one off. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down. Now a give on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Here goes Hurts on the design run. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Philadelphia. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.